and he is school superintendent in DeSoto Parish, and he hasn't been here for quite some time. Cade Brumley. Hey, Mr. Cade, Dr. Cade, how are you this morning?
I'm on a school parking lot watching things happening. We're ready to roll.
School back in DeSoto Parish today. What are the big changes? What are you looking at?
No big changes, Erin. The things that we're doing, they're working. We're going to stick with them. We're always looking to continuously improve, but no major shifts this year.
Caddo Parish has got about 250 new teachers. What's that number for DeSoto Parish? Do you have it in your brain?
Yeah, we're around 60. Of course, we're a smaller district, so we have about 60 new teachers. Brought those guys and gals in last week. Had a week of induction, and they're ready to roll. And that's the most important thing, is hiring great, gifted educators to be in front of our kids, because the rubber meets the road in the classroom. And so we put a lot of investment in making sure that we recruit appropriately, onboard appropriately, and retain the absolute best for our kids.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Retain is a big word. A lot of parishes, a lot of counties are seeing teachers leave for greener pastures, meaning more money or whatever. What is the critical thing to keeping a teacher in your classroom? Is it money?
There are three things, Erin, that we say in DeSoto Parish matter. The first is that teachers want to have a leader, as in their principal, that is acceptable to them, someone that they want to work with. Number two, they want to be in an environment where they can grow, get better at their craft, feel supportive. And number three, a compensation package that makes sense. And we try to do all three of those things here in DeSoto Parish.
Your buses are all air-conditioned. I know you get this complaint all the time, starting so early, but you've got all your buses air-conditioned. Is that accurate? Absolutely.
All of our buses are air-conditioned. All of our classrooms are air-conditioned. And, we will do recess inside for the time being until, heat index is below 100. So we won't have kids out in recess today. The environment is fine. We're ready to go. And in many cases, the environment at school is much better than what the kids may be used to during the summer at home.
The early start, is it built in because you want to have fall breaks? I know you've told us before you want to have more frequent breaks. Is that accurate?
Right,
and
right.
Is that a help?
A couple of things. I think, for one, the summer learning drain, we eliminate some of the time there where kids are away from educators and lose some of that those educational experiences. The second thing would be we try to build a calendar that's balanced and makes sense, so that, once everyone grows a little tired, whether it's the student or the teacher, a break comes along to help alleviate some of that stress.
Last year, I think it was, you implemented for the first time the free lunch for everybody plan. How did that work out?
It was good. We piloted that 2 years ago. We went full scale last year, and this year we're going system wide. We saw about a 3 to 4% uptake in breakfast participation and about a 2% increase in lunch participation.
You've also had big improvements in terms of you're now an A school district. You're, I think, number 14 in the state. Is that accurate?
Absolutely. We were number 45 in 2010, and we're number 14 right now.
Goal to be in the top 10, I guess, for this year? You think you can make it?
We're plugging away. We're plugging away every day. A couple of things matter there. Strategy. We think we have a good strategy going into the year, and the next thing is talent, meaning people in those classrooms who are making a difference for kids.
One more thing. This was the controversial end of the school year last year. People bringing the Confederate flag onto the school campuses. What's your policy? What is going to be happening today, if that indeed does happen at all in DeSoto?
Right now, I'm looking at a beautiful flag. It's got stars and stripes on it. It's the one that we salute every single morning. That's the flag that we hope to see the most of. We do not support Confederate flags on our campuses at this time, just because of the emotions that stirs up within some members of our school, and it creates an environment that's not good for everyone.